I wanted to do some more linear equations. So we're gonna do some that are kind of a little bit more difficult. There's a little bit more work to do on them. So for example, when you have something that looks like this, we're just gonna have to add a little bit more. This is the equation we're gonna solve. So you might know already that we need to first solve what's inside the parentheses. Get rid of the parentheses first. So this would look like, we're not doing anything here yet. This is minus, and then this is gonna be 3 multiplies x is just 3x. For this one, remember the sign, negative times negative is positive. And then 3 times 5 is 15. And that equals, now 5 times x is just 5x. And positive times negative, x negative. And then 5 times 9 is 45. Now we just need to bring the alike terms to the same side. So we can get rid of this 15 on this side. Since we have 2 x's on this side, let's get rid of this 15. So we're gonna do minus 15 on this side, minus 15 on this side. So now what do we have? The equation is gonna look like 1/2 of x minus 3x. It's 15 minus 15 is 0, so that equals 5x. And then we have negative 45, negative 15, so it's gonna be negative, and then 45 plus 15 is 60. Okay, now, since we have 2 x's already on this side, let's bring the 5x over to this side. So we're gonna have 5x is positive here, so we need to subtract 5x on both sides. So the equation is gonna look like, it's gonna be 1/2 of x minus 3x minus 5x. On this side, that's equals, on this side we have 5x minus 5x is 0, so that equals negative 60. Now we just need to add these 3 terms on this side. So negative 3x minus 5x is just negative 8x. So we have 1/2 of x minus 8x equals negative 60. So now, let me just write it up here again so we can all see it. It's 1/2 of x minus 8x equals negative 60. So we can do this several ways. We can see this as 0.5 x minus 8x equals negative 60. So then if we just do this subtraction, 0.5 minus 8, that's negative 7.5 x equals negative 60. Another way to look at this, it would be if we do the cross product of this. So that would be x minus 2 times 8 is 16, x all over 2 equals negative 60. So this is the same as having 1 minus 16 x over 2 equals negative 60. So 1 minus 16 is negative 15 over 2, x equals negative 60. Over 2x equals negative 60. So we need to leave the x alone, but we have a fraction here. So first we get rid of the denominator. It's dividing, so it's gonna come on this side multiplying. It's the same as doing this side times 2, this side times 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 1 times negative 15x is just negative 15x. And that equals negative 60 times 2 is negative 120. And now the negative 15 is multiplying the x, so we need to divide both sides by negative 15. So this is going to be divided by negative 15 divided by negative 15. So negative 15 divided by negative 15, it's just 1. So we just write x, we don't need to write the 1. And then negative 120 divided by negative 15. First of all, negative divided by negative is positive. And then 120 divided by 15 is 8. So this is the answer we have for that equation.